Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you today because I will be going over all of the best advent calendars that I recommend for 2022. This video is a little delayed because these advent calendars this year have been coming out so early and there are so many. I'm just trying to stay on top of all of them. Okay, I'm doing my best, but there are just a lot and I have already been reviewing them on my YouTube channel. I have a whole playlist dedicated to advent calendars and reviews and recommendations and roundups. So go ahead and check that out, and everything I mentioned will be linked in the description below. Now I'm going to separate this list into categories because some of you may not be interested in beauty, some of you may not be interested in skincare. There's also some random ones thrown in here, but I will first start off with the food advent calendars. These are some of my favorite. These include all the candy and chocolate advent calendars that I love. These make great gifts. It's just a great indulgence. And speaking of food, before I get to the first food advent calendar recommendation, I wanted to first thank this video's sponsor, Ritual. The Ritual Essential for Women has been my go-to multivitamin for months. After I had my kids, I realized I really needed to kind of graduate from my prenatal gummy vitamins. So I started taking the Ritual Essential for Women. This is what the capsule looks like. It has a really cool mint essence flavor. So it has a really good aftertaste. And sometimes vitamins just don't do that. This is what the bottle looks like. And then this is the capsule. I love that it just looks really cool. This has a mint essence, so it has a really great flavor even after you've taken it. Ritual is also expanding their products. They just launched this Synbiotic Plus, which is a daily 3-in-1 prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic supplement designed to support gut, digestive, and immune health. This is what the Synbiotic capsule looks like. It's very similar to the Ritual Essential for Women multivitamin. It is a 1 daily capsule also flavored with a mint essence for simple streamlined gut support. This is a delayed release capsule, so it's designed to reach the colon, not just the stomach, which is the ideal place for probiotics to survive and grow. And the packaging is also designed with moisture controlled bottle technology to protect the probiotic strains, so there's no refrigeration needed, which makes it great for travel. My kids also started taking the Ritual Essential for Kids. This is a really nice citrus gummy, it tastes like orange, and it is sugar-free. Thank you again, Ritual, for sponsoring this video. I love their products because they make it so easy to remember my daily multivitamins and probiotics even when I'm traveling, which will come in handy this holiday season. Ritual is offering 20% off your first month using my code HEATED20, and I will link everything in the description below. Thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring this video. Okay, now that we have our gut health in check, we can go ahead and indulge in these food advent calendars that I recommend for you guys. Now, the first that I get every year, and I usually get at least 2 or 3 of these, is the Godiva Advent Calendar. This one retails for $40, and it has a different collection of chocolate for 24 days. Now, Godiva makes 2 different advent calendars. This $40 one is the most affordable, and there often are promos. So by the way, if you're looking for deals, in-stock notifications, make sure you follow me on Instagram, A Heated Mess, because that's where I will first post anytime there's a sale or if there's a restock. A lot of these sell out really fast. So we have the $40 Godiva Advent Calendar with 24 days worth of chocolates for $40. And then if you want to level up, they also have the Godiva Chocolatier 24-piece Luxury Truffles Advent Calendar. This one retails for $40. And it has 24 days of assorted milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate signature luxurious truffles. So I think I might actually get the truffles one for myself and then get the other, the less expensive one for my kids. Next up are the Sugar Fina Advent Calendars, and I actually have it here to show you. This is the Sugar Fina Gingerbread 24 Taste of Christmas Holiday 2022 Advent Calendar. I've already unboxed this. I have a whole dedicated unboxing. My kids loved this one last year. Last year's theme was Santa's Workshop. It opens up like this, and then these drawers pull out for little candies every day. So check out the video because I really go into depth and I do a tasting of every single day. What's great about this is the drawers open up. They are refillable, which I love when an advent calendar can be refilled. And these are the candies here in the back. And every single day, there are 3 to 4 or more, depending on the size, pieces, individual pieces of candy. So it's not just one. So this is a great one for sharing. And this one retails for $60. So that is the Sugar Fina Gingerbread 24 Tastes of Christmas Advent Calendar. And then Sugar Fina really outdid themselves because this year they are offering a limited edition Carousel Luxury Advent Calendar. This one retails for $250. But you guys, it is so cute. It is this really cool Tiffany blue design. It's a carousel with all the little animals. The bottom drawers pull out, so they are refillable. You can put candy in them. I am actively stopping myself from getting this. I think I might cave if there's a really good promo, but it's so cute. But it's $250. So you have to kind of weigh the value of the candy, obviously, is like not worth $250. They're putting the value in the decor aspect of this carousel. It's so cute. If this is something like if you have a baby boy, you could put this on display in the room, especially if they have like an animal theme. I just think it's so cute. I'm considering getting it. We'll see. But let me know what you think about this one. Yeah. So if you just want the candy, stick to the $60 Sugar Fina 24 Tastes Advent Calendar. But if you really want to step it up, check out the Sugar Fina Luxury Carousel. I think that is so cute. Next is from David's Tea. This is the David's Tea 24 Days of Tea Advent Calendar. And this was one of my favorites from last year. Last year, I started really getting into different types of teas, like better quality tea, you know, not just Lipton. And I loved this one as a way to try out different options. Now, I plan to do a full review of this. I haven't yet, but this is what it looks like when you open it up. It has these individual drawers. And then these have little pots where you have the loose tea in here, and it tells you the description on the bottom. These open up, and it was a similar setup last year with the loose teas in these little pots. So I had to invest in a steeper because I didn't even own that. All my teas were in tea bags, and I really liked it. So it's just one of my favorite parts of the day now, just steeping really nice tea. So I will review this on my channel, but check out my review from last year. I really enjoyed their advent calendar. So this one retails for $55. They also last year offered a caffeine-free version, and I don't know if they will this year, but stay tuned for a review on this. This is definitely one of my favorite beverage advent calendars. David's Tea also offers a couple more advent calendars. One is a matcha tea, and then a more expensive one is the Around the World in 24 Teas advent calendar. This one is $75 versus the $55 one. And this one has more, I would say, luxurious teas, fancier teas. So we'll see. It's a similar layout. I kind of like the fruity little teas that are in this one. The Around the World in 24 Teas advent calendar. I feel like these are a little more bitter, and like these are really for a tea aficionado, and I'm not at that level. So I think I might just stick with this one. Moving on to just random advent calendars. Mattel has a couple ones that they're offering this year. One is a Hot Wheels advent calendar, which I think is so cute. My toddler, I think, would really like this one. The Hot Wheels advent calendar retails for $21.99. And what's great about these is the top folds down into a little racetrack. So every day you have some cars and accessories. It says, drive into the holidays with this festive advent calendar from Hot Wheels. Behind each of the 24 doors is a holiday-themed surprise for toy car enthusiasts. The set includes 8 1/64th scale Hot Wheels cars and 16 accessories that inspire wintry adventure. I actually think I might get this. This is available right now at Nordstrom for $21.99. And if you are more into Barbie than Hot Wheels, Mattel also has the Barbie Advent Calendar. This retails for $33.99. This is described as a countdown to the holidays in classic Barbie style with this fun advent calendar that includes 1 doll and 24 days worth of magical accessories to discover. That is so cute. It looks like the design is, what is it, like a mermaid? Yeah, you have mermaid fins. Oh, that is so cute. You guys, I never was really into Barbie when I was a kid. I wish I had that phase. I don't know. I don't have any girls. I have 3 boys. They're not into Barbies. And I just think this is so cute. There's a little unicorn. Oh my God, how cute is this? So Barbie Advent Calendar. This next one I definitely get every year for my kids, for my 3 boys. We have the Lego Advent Calendars. And this is where it's like a little confusing because depending on which website you go, the prices are a little different. So we have here the Star Wars Advent Calendar. This retails for $44.99. So the Lego Advent Calendars are so cute because it folds out, it opens up to a little scene, and then as you open each day, you build the little characters, all the accessories, and it just builds a little scene from the movie. They also have a Harry Potter Advent Calendar, and it opens up to a little Harry Potter village. This year, they have the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar, and last year they did a Marvel one. I think it was Marvel. So my kids love them. They each get one. They each open it up. They build the little scene we put on display. And then at the end of the season, we toss the box, but they get to keep the figures. And we have a huge Lego table where they store all the little figurines. I love these. These are great. And then the last from my kind of random category is the Happy Socks Advent Calendar. This is a little pricey. It's $260, but it has 24 pairs of wintry holiday design socks. These have reinforced heel and toe. It's made of an organic combed cotton, so it feels really smooth and soft. The socks are all one size. It fits a US shoe size 5.5 to 9.5. And these are great for people who love socks. I don't know, my husband loves getting socks. every Christmas. Now we're moving into the fragrance category. The first is the Valespa 12-day advent calendar, and I actually have it right here. I picked this up from Sephora. This retails for $75. I plan to do a review of this. I picked this up like on a whim last year, and it ended up being my, one of my most used because I used up all the candles and they were great. I love Valespa candles. These are the votive sizes. I like the way this opens up. The doors kind of pop open and it tells you the notes for each candle. So I got to try out all of their different scents. But this is a good one to pick up during the upcoming Sephora holiday sale, by the way. So stay tuned for a review of this one once I open it up, but this is it. And then if you want to level up, Valespa also offers a larger advent calendar for $150. It's called the Japonica Advent Calendar. It's a set of 12 full-size candles. It's weird because on the website it's $150. Then at Nordstrom, it's $158. So I don't know. If you get it from Nordstrom, as I'm filming this, they offer a gift with purchase right now. But if you love Valespa and you know for sure you're going to use the candles, then check out the $158 version. All right, guys, we're moving into the pricier advent calendars. Next is from Diptyque. The Diptyque advent calendar this year is $480. I ordered it. It's on the way. I had to have it shipped because I wasn't able to pick it up at the store. I don't know. I love Diptyque. These are my favorite candles. They are some of my favorite perfumes. In general, I'm not a huge fan of the way they display it. This year, it's a darker design, but the layout is the same as last year where it opens up and then it has these like two things that open up this way, like wings. Not a huge fan. The drawers are technically refillable, but my favorite was from 2 years ago, I believe. It was the blue lion something design and it opened up like a traditional 2 doors. That one was really cool. I still have it. But this one, it just is harder. It's a little more cumbersome to open and display, because ideally with these advent calendars, you're opening it up and kind of leaving it open because then you open every single day. It's just awkward to display. That's my only gripe. But everything else, I love the candles inside. I like the perfumes inside. They also include, I think they have a snow globe or ornaments. They have ornaments that you can display on your Christmas tree. Stay tuned for a review of that one once I receive it. Next up is the Jo Malone Advent Calendar. This one is available for pre-order. It has not released yet. It retails for $485, so $5 more than Diptyque. And this one gets a lot of good reviews every year. I personally haven't gotten it, and I don't know if I will be getting it this year. It has a really unique kind of a trunk chest design where the top opens up and then the bottom pulls out, and then you have individual drawers. It's described here. It says, make the countdown to Christmas even more exciting. Fill your December with 25 days of scented treats, mood-boosting home fragrances, popular colognes in miniature seasonal adornments, and a couple of full-sized surprises await. So that's always a good thing when you get a full-sized product, and they're saying there are several or 2 full-size surprises. It also looks like this one has a snow globe, which I love when they include snow globes. So this is $485. It has not launched yet. I think this doesn't release until next month, actually. It's available for pre-order right now. All right, moving into the skincare category of advent calendars. First, we have the Kiehl's Advent Calendar. This retails for $99. However, I don't think is available in the US. Like, it's not available from a US retailer. And so right now, or not even right now, because I think right now it's sold out. I saw this at the Selfridges website, and I just checked and it's out of stock. But if it does become available again, we'll see. I will keep my name on the list to be notified of a restock. This is a good one. I really like the design. It's very colorful. For those asking if there are advent calendars for men, this one is a good one because first of all skincare is gender neutral, but because I think the aesthetics of Kiehl's is also appealing to men. It says, bringing its cult favorite formulas to life, Kiehl's partners with Made by Radio to create the eclectic packaging for its advent calendar. Behind the doors, stamped with music-loving toners and sunglass-wearing creams, you'll find 24 nourishing surprises to treat your skin during the festive countdown. Expect the likes of Ultra Facial Cleanser, Avocado Nourishing Hydration Mask to tick off your Christmas list. So this is a great one for the men out there, or if you're a fan of Kiehl's, or if you just want to try out a bunch of different Kiehl's products. Next up for $80, we have the Best of L'Occitane Skincare Advent Calendar. This is it right here. I already got this from Sephora. This is described as a captivating classic advent calendar featuring 24 irresistible beauty products and beautiful illustrations. And they really are beautiful illustrations. I love the colors. So that's the design up close. And then this opens up like so. Upside down, okay. It opens up like this. Here is the design. These kind of trees fold out on the sides. and then the products pop out here. This I got like on a whim last year's version, and it was a surprise hit because I love all the little minis. I tried every single one. I went through all of them, most of them, but I like especially the mini hand creams because I just kind of scatter them throughout the house so that I always have it. I have them like in my purses, but these are great. I love the fragrances, but yeah, this is great. I love all the different fragrances, and it's a great way to try out what L'Occitane has to offer. So $80, best of L'Occitane skincare advent calendar. Okay, last year I got the Lush advent calendar, and my kids loved the bath bombs and the little soap bars. I have it on here. It says it's coming soon. It retails for $300. I love the packaging of it. I love the super colorful trunk. You can definitely reuse it if you want. It has a perfume. It just has all the little varieties of Lush products that I wouldn't usually get. It also has a lot of holiday exclusives like the Ice Rainbow and Gingerbread House bubble bars, Christmas Party bath bomb, and Christmas Eve soap. Totally exclusive, totally won't last long. So I have my eye out for this one. I will likely get it and then I will do a review, but this is a good one to keep an eye out for. Okay, next up is not technically an advent calendar, but I kind of shoehorn it into this category because I just feel like it serves the same purpose. I don't know. Anyway, it's the Drunk Elephant Trunk 6.0. This year they collabed with Laka Cooler. So you get 10 full-sized Drunk Elephant products and then a bunch of bonus samples. And then it's all packaged in, I think it's a 20-quart Laka Cooler, which are really popular coolers like for lakes and beaches and road trips and whatnot. This retails for $450, so it's on the pricier side, but they are all full-size products. And the value of just the actual skincare itself is $662. And that doesn't take into account the cooler itself, which I think they typically retail for $160. I did get this trunk. It's one of my favorites that they put out every single year. I don't get it every single year because it gets a little repetitive, but I like that it's in a cooler this year. I got their trunk 2 years ago when it was in a suitcase, and I love Drunk Elephant skincare. So it is pretty pricey. If you can get this during maybe the Sephora Friends and Family sale, get a little discount. I love this one. I think it's a good one if you're into skincare. So check out my video. I reviewed the entire Drunk Elephant trunk this year. It's one of my favorites. Next up is the La Mer Advent Calendar. It is called the 12 Days of Transformation 12-piece Holiday Advent Calendar Set. This retails for $580. And I did an entire review of this advent calendar. I don't know if that review will be live by the time I post this video. I did an entire review and I did like a thorough breakdown of all the items, and I did not purchase it. I just didn't. I explained it to you in the video. La Mer is great. I just personally didn't think the value was there generally. So check out the video. I go into every single day. It's a 12-day advent calendar. They are pretty much all except for one item. They're all sample sizes. It's pricey for a 12-day sample sized advent calendar. But if you're a fan of La Mer, go ahead and pick it up. If you can get it when it's on sale, even better. I love the design, but it's a lot for 12 days. And then the final pick in the luxury skincare category is the Garelon Advent Calendar. This is called the Hive of Wonders Advent Calendar. It includes 25 luxurious gifts. This is a whopping $690. It's cute. It's like a little beehive. That's their whole thing. I didn't get it last year. I don't plan on getting it this year, but it's out there. If you're a huge fan of Garelon and you have the disposable income, then by all means, pick it up. I will be passing on that this year. And then finally, the beauty category. Now, a lot of these do overlap with skincare and fragrance, but the other ones I feel like were more focused to either fragrance or skincare. Now, the first one I recommend every year, and I do recommend it this year. However, I did prefer last year's design more so than this year. It is the Rituals Countdown to Christmas Advent Calendar. This is the outer packaging. I did an entire video showing you what it looks like, putting it together. This year, it's a Christmas tree design. It's a really cool Christmas tree with ornaments. Last year's was a Christmas village, and I like that design better. But the actual value of the product, I think, is definitely worth the price tag, which this year is $125. Last year was $112. You know, inflation, it's getting to all of us. But I like this one. It has a mix of bath, body, fragrance, home fragrance. It has men's stuff. So it's a great gift. It's great for display. So check out the video. The Christmas tree together is all put together. It's so pretty. It's the same colors, blue and gold. Very nice. $125 Rituals Countdown to Christmas Advent Calendar. These next few are from Sephora. There are 3 different kind of tiers. This one is the mid-tier one. I did a review unboxing this. It's called the Wishing You Advent Calendar. It's a 24-day Advent calendar. This is an overview of the products. Check out my video. I review every single one of these. I like this one, and if you're a fan of the Sephora collection, or if you are curious to try out their collection, this has a lot of the Sephora collection products in here. It retails for $45, but it has a value of $105. And if you plan on using it, or if you want to try it out, I got my value out of this, even though I think the nail products I probably wouldn't use. But a lot of things inside you can regift if you aren't going to use them. I liked a lot of the masks that were included, a lot of the skincare, the beauty tools. It has a little mini gua sha. There's value in here if you're into more skincare. This is categorized as beauty, but I think it's more skincare focused. But technically it is beauty because it has lipstick, mascara, stuff like that. So you can do this one for $45. And then they have another version. It's a minier version of this. It's called the Wishing You After. This is the Wishing You. The Wishing You After Advent Calendar retails for $25, and it's 6 days. So it's a 6-day Advent calendar, but each day has 2 products. So it's technically like a 12 product. They could have stretched it out to 12 days. I think it's like a packaging thing. They wanted to have 6 days, 2 products each day. Well, that one's more like a stocking stuffer. And then from Sephora, we have the 25 days of beauty must-haves. This retails for $85. It is described as an advent calendar with 25 days of beauty products, perfect to gift or keep for yourself. Find the best value with this 25 days of beauty holiday advent calendar. It's a perfectly giftable set of makeup, skincare, fragrance, and hair products featuring brands from Sol de Janeiro to Briogeo and Maison Margiela to Summer Fridays. The back here shows everything that is included. And this is basically like one of their favorites set in advent calendar form, whereas the Wishing You Advent Calendar is specifically their Sephora collection, like their Sephora house brand. This has all the brands that we know and love. And I believe this is the first year that they've offered something like this. This retails for $85. But it has a supposed value of $271. Plan on doing a full review. This is what it looks like inside, and I'll do a full review of this. I really thought long and hard before I got this because I just didn't want a bunch of samples that I wouldn't use. And I will use a lot of these, especially the fragrance ones. A lot of these are my favorite fragrance samples, and it's the, deluxe miniatures. And then for the ones that I don't plan on using, I probably will include as stocking stuffers or gifts to my family. So the Sephora 25 days of beauty must-haves for $85. And then this is the first year that I picked up the Saks Advent Calendar. I wasn't really impressed by the ones they've had in the past, but this one is really cute. This is the 2022 Advent Calendar 25-piece beauty and home set. I've already posted a video showing you everything that's inside. There's the back. I love the design. It looks like their iconic Saks Fifth Avenue windows. Look at the little silhouettes there. And then when you open it up, I also like that it has the refillable drawers. These are always a bonus for me because I can reuse these, throw some candy in here for the kids. I liked a lot of the samples that were inside, and there were a lot of brands, like luxury brands, that I have never even heard of. So I'm still in the process of trying them all out. But right now, this actually is out of stock. This has been in and out of stock. If it goes back in stock, I'll post a restock on my YouTube community page and my Instagram, so make sure you follow me. But again, this retails for $220, and they say it's a value of $545, which is pretty good. They're saying equaling a 60% savings. So you're actually saving 60% by getting this. We'll see how much value I get out of it once I go through all the samples. All right, we are nearing the end here. The Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Diamond Chest of Beauty Stars retails for $200. I passed on this last year because I did get this 2 years ago and I found it a little redundant. It was a very similar setup, but the color for the past 2 years was like a gold brownish. This year it's a really pretty pink. And I think I mentioned, I don't know where I mentioned, but I wasn't going to get this one, okay? I was gonna pass because I was like, But then I kept looking at it, and then I had a 20% off friends and family coupon for Sephora. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it because I love it. And I plan to do an entire review. It hasn't arrived yet, but I plan on reusing the chest and pulling out the old one. So having them side by side. And I really do want to put like my fragrance samples in here or something. Like I'm going to display, I need to get rid of a lot of stuff, and I need to reorganize my fragrance closet. So I do plan on repurposing the chest. I had a little bit of a snafu with the first year that I opened this. The Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray that they also include in this one had completely opened up and spilled everywhere. And so when I received it, it was dried up. The drawer was damaged. So I just had kind of like a lot of bad luck that year with advent calendars, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes this year. I changed my mind. I pass on it and then I changed my mind again and whatever, I got it. It's on the way. I will do a full review. But if you're interested in Charlotte Tilbury, it has a great variety of all she has to offer. The Charlotte's Magic Cream. The lipstick is not Pillow Talk. A lot of good stuff. The mascara is very popular. And her Magic Serum I really like also. So $200. If you're a fan of Charlotte Tilbury, I would recommend picking this up. And then from YSL, we have the YSL Advent Calendar. This one, I believe in the US, it hasn't released yet in the US, and I believe it will retail for $300. However, I was able to purchase this at $220 from the Selfridges website. It was supposed to have arrived last week, so I'm a little bummed. It got delayed, whatever, it's on the way. I think it's supposed to arrive today, and I will unbox it for you. This one I really like every single year. It is very lip product heavy, like red lipstick lip product heavy. So if you're not into reds, I would say maybe pass on it. They do offer some nudes, like nude lipstick, and some fragrances. So I like it every year personally. The design is really pretty. It's a black and gold design this year, and I like the drawers. I like the little freebies. This one looks like it has a mirror or something. Last year they offered a brush. So I posted this when it was available at Selfridges. It is still available at Selfridges. I'm pretty sure it retails for $300 in the US once it's released. At the Selfridges website, it's $220, so it's less, but the shipping you have to pay for, it's a little astronomical, like not so astronomical. I think shipping is $30 to the US, but you can bump it up to Express Global Plus shipping, which gives you free shipping for the year. And so that's $55. So even with that, even with the express shipping, the Global Plus shipping, that still makes it less than what it will retail for in the US. Think about it, do a price breakdown. I like this one every year. I recommend it. I will post it on my Instagram when it launches in the US if you don't want to purchase from Selfridges website, but it is available right now. And I will post a review once I receive it. Before I get to the final pick, I need to address an elephant in the room. RIP to the Chanel The Calendar. They didn't call it an advent calendar, but last year Chanel had their calendar that went viral online. I did my review on it. It's just been sitting in my office here taunting me. This was the most expensive advent calendar I've ever purchased. This one was like $800 something, $825, very pricey. This was a limited edition item that just launched last year, and it was only to celebrate the 100th anniversary 100th birthday of Chanel No. 5, and they are not releasing an advent calendar this year. They will have holiday sets, which I will review on my channel once they launch, but no Chanel advent calendar this year, in case you guys were wondering. Okay, now that the Chanel advent calendar rumors have been dispelled, we come to the final pick for beauty advent calendars, and that is my favorite. It's the prettiest. It's, I think, the most beautiful. It is the Dior Advent Calendar. This has not launched yet. This will retail for $650. You can right now go to the website and sign up to receive an alert once it's available. It has 24 Dior surprises, fragrance, makeup, and skincare. It has a really pretty candle, the 30 Montaigne candle. It has minis of their fragrances, including their new fragrances, which just released this year. So it's nice that they kind of switch it up every year. It's not the same stuff every year. The design is really pretty this year. It's a blue and gold, like constellation astro design. It's described here. It says, for this new edition of the Dior Advent Calendar, the artist Pietro Ruffo, a friend of the House of Dior, has imagined a magical and luxurious astral world where a profusion of flowers, wondrous constellations, stardust, and fantastic beasts mix: the Big Dipper, the giraffe, the lynx, Draco, the Little Dipper, Cepheus, Perseus, and Cassiopeia seem to dance around the North Star, symbolized by the iconic 30 Avenue Montaigne address. 8 constellations adorn the Advent Calendar, like Christian Dior's lucky number. The Dior Advent Calendar every single year is visually stunning. It is so pretty. They often also come out with like mini versions of their Advent Calendar. If you don't want to shell out the $650 full price tag, they have mini versions that have, I think, 4 products, but the full version has 24, and then their shining final star day. I think last year was it a snow globe or candle? And I think that's what it is this year. So that is on my list. Once it is available, I'll order it. I'll review it for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned. But with that, those are all the advent calendars that I have considered, am still considering, have already purchased, have already reviewed, or am currently in the middle of reviewing and will post soon. So let me know which ones are your favorite this year. Let me know which ones you are shopping for yourself or as a gift for someone else. I didn't list all the ones I'm considering, and then there are new ones that are coming out all the time, so I will definitely link everything in the description below. Thanks again to Ritual for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.